Kyle Busch stays with Joe Gibbs on these terms. Is Kyle Busch facing bad days? It was heard that he will not continue with Joe Gibbs, but looking at the present condition and the statement made by Joe Gibbs, it seems that he will decide the opposite of his earlier response. But an answer always carries a question. So what was the reason behind doing so? Do you guys have any about it? If not, then you must find the answer to this question, as it is going to decide Kyle's future. Hello, Speed Freaks! Welcome back to NASCAR Zone. Here we give you all the updates related to NASCAR racing. And today we are back again with an interesting video. Maybe stays Kyle Busch with Joe Gibbs, but he has set up a few conditions. Here we are going to discuss all those terms. Stick with the video and watch it till the end to know everything about it. Before that, subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this and hit the bell icon to get the notification of our latest videos. Let us start with the video. Kyle Busch has said that he has spent a lot of sleepless nights thinking about his racing future and that he is willing to consider any option, including staying with Joe Gibbs racing for less money or on a one-year deal, leaving NASCAR and racing in other series. To remain with JGR and drive the number 18 Toyota in the NASCAR Cup Series, Busch told reporters recently at Indianapolis Motor Speedway that he was willing to race for under his market value.
I don't think money's ever been the objective or ever been the issue. Obviously, I know where the sports landscape is. I know what's happening, and the talk from my side was that I know there needs to be concessions made, and to race for under my market value, and I've accepted that and have told everybody that, and just trying to see where all that lies.
Busch confirmed he continues to have weekly conversations with other teams, but he wouldn't say which ones. There is no firm date that he and Gibbs have agreed upon for his possible return to the squad. Kevin Harvick said he would be 100% open to having Busch as a teammate at Stewart-Haas Racing in a separate group interview after all these things. Even though Eric Almirola is retiring from NASCAR, SHR has not yet announced a replacement driver for the number 10 Ford in 2019. Busch has indicated that he would be open to signing a one-year bridge deal to remain with JGR before signing a long-term extension the following year, should a sponsor be secured. Toyota Racing Development President David Wilson recently discussed the possibility of a bridge deal for Busch with NBC Sports' Dustin Long.
Yeah, I mean, anything's on the table. We're talking 23 options, we're talking 24 options, we're talking long-term, we're everything. So the whiteboard is quite full.
One option is to race in other series next year, besides NASCAR. Perhaps you ought to go on the Kyle Larson Tour, Busch suggested. It's time for you to try your hand at late models, dirt cars, IMSA, or the Indy 500. And I'm just like, oh, new. To my mind, that changes the game entirely. That's near the bottom of my list of possibilities, but I wouldn't rule it out entirely. Team owner Joe Gibbs canceled Busch's contract to compete in the 2017 Indy 500. Busch has stated his desire to race in both the Indy 500 and the 24 Hours of Le Mans. An extension with Mars Incorporated, which is leaving after this season, was announced as part of Busch's most recent contract with JGR, which was announced on February 28, 2019. What do you all think about the video till now? Tell us in the comments section. And subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this, and hit the bell icon to get the notification of our latest videos. Let us get back into it. The 11-minute press conference was Busch's most in-depth discussion of his contract situation this year, and it included some important things. In regards to whether or not he feels wanted by Joe Gibbs Racing, it's tough, right? Sponsorship is crucial for success in this field of competition. Being a great basketball player like Michael Jordan or LeBron James, only to have the team lose a sponsor and then say, okay, Michael and LeBron, we have to let you go because we can't afford you, is not realistic. Once again, you'll need to get some sponsorship for this vehicle. There is no such thing as a unicorn, alas. It's not true that $20 million is floating around. We haven't heard much either way on whether or not the fact that his Truck Series team, Kyle Busch Motorsports, is Toyota's flagship operation gives him any negotiating power. We like to believe that it does, but it also might be a hassle and an added responsibility that other teams would rather not have to deal with. As far as they're concerned, it's none of their business. Indeed, that is another source of irritation. Kyle Busch has earlier mentioned recently, and again said there are 50 families over there who are vital to him, that they keep that thing operating as best as we possibly can. Obviously, he also needs to protect his own future, as well as that of my loved ones. He has talked about his future with crew chief Ben Beshore and the rest of the number 18 team. We've just been putting our heads down in the books to try to keep working and keep pushing at what we know we're excellent at. We haven't even touched on the unknowns. Friends, let us know in the comment box what you all think about Kyle's condition. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get the notification of our latest videos. On the speculation about his career, you'll definitely find it entertaining. It's amusing because some of the suggestions made are ones that hadn't occurred before. And now you'll be like, oh, I might want to explore that one. The current situation is obviously chaotic, and we'll be trying to make sense of everything as best we can. According to Kyle, there are a lot of moving parts, and I don't want to be here. Joe Gibbs Racing and continuing my tenure with Toyota is my primary choice, primary objective, and primary action step. However, for $20 million or whatever it is, that unicorn hasn't dropped out of the sky, and I don't think it needs to be that much. There's a dollar amount in there somewhere that pays a driver, and I've already said that I'm willing to make sacrifices and race for less than what I'm worth if it means I can keep the seat I've called home for the past 15 years. To clarify if he has wavered in his commitment to Gibbs, now see what he said in another statement.
No, I don't think it's changed back and forth, Claire. I think if you go back and read the last 3 or 4 weeks of quotes from me, I feel as though I've said and will continue to say my first goal is to stay at Joe Gibbs Racing. But if the musical chairs music stops and I'm still standing and I don't have a seat, I'm screwed. So I have to make sure that I continue to talk and evaluate each place and each situation to find something.
Javi being the only player in the world to have won multiple Cup Series and still be unsigned for 2023. He doesn't like to draw parallels, but according to him, he was told a week or so ago that it would be similar to Dale Earnhardt's situation in 1998, 3 or 4 years after his last championship, when he was on the free market and didn't have a ride. To say the least, that's a ridiculous idea. Because of this, he was at a loss as to how to proceed. We're talking about the mythical unicorn year, the financial backing you require to move forward. There's no getting around the fact that that's the current hot spot. Think we should keep our fingers crossed that we come across something. Recently, at Pocono Raceway, he finished second but was disqualified because of an infraction. When compared to the context, it was clearly overkill. He understands the method behind this car and the significance of setting an example, as they did with the number 6 Brad Keselowski team and the 34 teams of Michael McDowell. There may have been other cases that we are unaware of. We're not sure what went wrong during our process to cause that piece of tape to wind up there, but it certainly wasn't for the best. Almost negligible. You run that race again tomorrow, and we'll run it the same way without the tape. So here we have reached the end of the video. Let us know in the comment box what you all think about this video. Like it and share it with your friends if you found the interesting. Also, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get the notification of our latest videos. Thanks for watching.